To the fine folks at First Companies, we are the Pool Boys. You know this, but what you didn't know is we are here live on location in Phoenix, Arizona. We said, screw our travel budget. We want to do this right for you. So here we are. And now it is time to check out what just happened in the Sweet 16 and Elite 8.
4 more teams primed to make their move from Sweet to Elite.
Tide will roll into the Final Four.
UConn Huskies are going back to the Final Four to defend their title.
All right, for those of us who worried that the tournament was going to get all chalky on us, never fear. The Final Four is here, and it's not what you thought it was going to be. We've got a team going to the Final Four for the first time ever. Alabama, 4 seed. Unreal journey to get there. We've got 2 teams that haven't been to the Final Four since the 1980s, in NC State, an 11 seed, and the number 1 seed, Purdue. And then we've got juggernaut UConn steamrolling their way through the bracket to get to their repeat back-to-back Final Fours. They look unbeatable. I don't know who's going to take them down. But I will say, if you haven't seen DJ Burns, check this dude out. It is his world, and we are just living in it.
All right, now that we've seen that, it is time to unveil the penultimate top 10 leaderboard.
Ooh.
That's right. For those who don't know that word, it means second to last, but it means the one leading up to the best one ever. So,
Mr. Dictionary.
As we head into championship weekend, let's check who is rounding out your top 10. So coming in at number 1 is Big B. Followed by that, you got Lynn, our reigning Survivor champ, Nathan Kirkstra, Matt Zimmerman, Dianakin, Craig _Schrader, Reynolds, Jenny, Hannah, and Eye Candy. A lot of just one names here. We got like some shares, we got Prince, even though that's more of a symbol name. So just a lot of one namers. I like it.
Madonna, yeah. There's also a lot of folks in here who have already lost their champion, and so this leaderboard is not set in stone. It's anybody's ball game. A lot of folks can be moving up and down this thing. And speaking of not set in stone, we told you last time, we hope you took a picture of the leaderboard. This first badge is Karma. And unfortunately, this one is going out to Paul Lee. Paul was tied for 5th place at the turn after the first weekend. Had a great first round, great second round. We shout him out in the last video. What does he go and do with all that? He talks a lot of trash around the office. He starts carving out a place in his desk for his trophy, acting like he's already won the thing. He didn't win a single other game in the tournament. His bracket is done. I don't know that I've ever seen that. You make all that headway into the Sweet 16 and nothing. So brutal run for Paul Lee. Some would call that karma. We're not allowed to mention sports without talking about Taylor Swift. It's a contractual obligation. So Paul, unfortunately, karma.
I do love, again, and I know I said this last video, Paul Lee. Can you think, okay, first Paulie that comes to mind, go.
I think of Paulie Walnuts from The Sopranos.
Wow, we went Paulie Walnuts. I went Paulie Shore. Kind of opposite ends of the spectrum there.
Before I got to Paulie Shore, I would have gone to Paulie from the Jersey Shore.
Boss seems to think that my hair is gonna fall off and go into the ice cream. This hair ain't moving, my dude. 150 miles an hour on the highway on a street bike doesn't move.
Oh, Paulie D. Okay,
Paulie
that's
D.
fair. Fun movie. Remember Encino Man with Brendan Fraser as the caveman who was frozen? Anyway, Sean Astin also in that movie. Go check it out, First Companies. You guys are probably too young.
Kashmir, Rajneesh, why don't you just chill?
No buts too.
Link and I are cruising the mountain, bro, and we figure we's a little Jews.
No, we sing the Jews.
All right, anyway, so we talked about karma, and it's all coming back around, just ask Justin Timberlake. But it is time to highlight someone who you might have thought, wasn't doing that much after the first couple rounds. Thought they were just they were done, don't have to worry about her. But guess what? Diane is saying, don't call it a comeback, because she is channeling her inner LL Cool J, because she's saying, Mama gonna knock you out, because guess what? I only had a solid first round and a tough second round. However, she is one of 2 people to have UConn and Purdue in the finals with the most points possible if Purdue is a champion. So Dianakin, you already know she's going to be slicing people up with her double-edged lightsaber. Watch out, because if those Boilermakers take the championship, she too will be taking the crown, taking names, and knocking people out.
That's what she does. She knocks people out. Like every time we mention Diane, she's violent. It's always violence, knocking people out, slicing people in half. Redemption Island, just cutting people in two. She's crazy. Do not cross this
Watch
woman.
And she's the head of HR, so she does not get in trouble. She's in control of her own destiny.
She writes the rules. She could caveat all the rules, little loopholes for herself. All right, we talked about the top of the pool. We've mentioned the bottom of the pool in previous videos. Let's give some love to the middle of the pool. How about some people who are just middling, just hanging out in there? And we've got to highlight a former champion, Ryan Paulson. Your reigning March Madness champion, Ryan Paulson, is in the middle of this pool, and so is Sanka. You dead. Great reference, by the way. Killer movie, Cool Runnings.
Sanka, you dead?
Yeah, man.
Kyle Seegert. Absolutely fantastic screen name. We've got a former champ versus a never champ in Kyle. They are currently tied in 29th place. Shots fired. 55 points. And here's what I find kind of interesting. So Ryan has got UConn winning it all, and Kyle has Purdue winning it all. I'm thinking we need some kind of side bet. Personally, you've heard my British accent. I would love if you guys had to do a British accent in the office for a full day. Maybe wear a mustache for a full day. I don't know. I think you got to do something. Side bet.
Can we just talk about the player haters ball that Kemper is hosting right now with former champ versus Kyle, never champ? Like, first of all, it's only been 3 or 2 March Madnesses. They're like, by the way, he has never won it.
Just calling out the facts. You guys are the middle seat. You're in the airplane. You're stuck in there with no armrests. You're trying to get out to go to the bathroom, and the tray table's down. Your people are sleeping. And you're like, get me out of here.
Get me out of here. But pop quiz, Kemp. What does Sanka hold for good luck in Cold Running? Cool.
Oh my gosh, I just watched this with my kids.
Did you really?
I did, because it's a fantastic movie for kids.
It's a great movie.
It is. I can't remember. I'm gonna say Rabbit's Foot. I can't remember.
Lucky egg, baby. Lucky egg.
It's an egg. That's right. That's right.
All right.
I love Sanka. What you smoking? I'm not smoking. I'm breathing. That's my favorite line. Personally.
Nice. Let's just go watch Cool Runnings. In fact, put it on The Office for movie night. It's perfect. All right. So at the beginning of everyone's March Madness bracket, everyone's getting excited because they're rubbing their lucky egg. They're like, this is the year I'm going to get all Final Four teams correct. So it is time in your pool to highlight the person who got all Final Four teams correct. And that is nobody, which is okay. That's all right. Because you know what? An 11 seed made it, a 4 seed, chaos, whatever. However, there is someone who is earning our golden trio badge because that is right. Big B got 3 out of 4 Final Four teams correct. He got Bama, who was his champion, UConn, and Purdue. So he got the Ron, Hermione, and Harry of Final Four teams correct. So Kemp, who are you assigning each team here?
I gotta say, Bama's the Ron of this bunch for sure. Even though Bronson's got them winning the whole thing, and he might be right. I mean, he's been right so far. Yes. UConn, I think, has got to be Harry, and then Purdue, Hermione, who's very formidable on her own right, you know. But I mean, the movie's about Harry, right? It's about UConn. UConn goes steamroll.
Now, if you two don't mind, I'm going to bed before either of you come up with another clever idea to get us killed, or worse, expelled.
She needs to sort out her priorities.
He going steamroll. So congrats, Big B, golden trio. You got it.
Well done. On the opposite end of the spectrum, just because I'm bringing everybody to negative town, I'm going to highlight the folks who got none of their Final Four correct.
0.
And you are getting the confused badge. This is Vincent Vega in Pulp Fiction, walking around the house looking for that voice. Where is it coming from? What's an intercom? I'm so confused. Where are my Final Four teams? Brian Vandenbos, KJV, Matt Sturck, C. Tenhoff, Big Bad John, too busy selling fancy toilets, Damian Malik, Paul Lee, Ty Halleck, Sharon Kuipers, Jason Beek, and Carrie. Yikes. No Final Four team, guys. Sorry.
Caleb, you used to be 10.5, which I thought was a very clever name. Now you're just going with the name 10.5. Maybe that's why you got no Final Four teams correct. Just saying. But anyway.
Don't go changing.
Don't go change it. Don't do it. First companies. This is it. Kemper and I are going to be here all week as we get ready for the championship weekend. We got the Final Four games coming, the championship itself. It's going to be spectacular. A lot of things still yet to be decided. So keep watching, keep tuning in, and wait until next time because guess what? The Pool Boys are